Today we're diving into one of the more surprising aspects about the Nintendo Switch 2, and it has to do with variable refresh rate, or VRR. Apparently, it's only going to be supported in handheld mode, so let's break it down. First, if you're not familiar, VRR stands for variable refresh rate. In simple terms, it allows the screen to adjust its refresh rate in real time to match the frame rate of the game you're playing. Normally, screens refresh at a fixed rate, say 60 Hz, and if your game can't keep up with that, you get stuttering, screen tearing, or laggy motion. VRR solves this by syncing the display's refresh rate with the actual output of the GPU. So if your game dips to 48 frames per second, the screen refreshes at 48 Hz. It's buttery smooth and way more immersive. On the current Nintendo Switch, we don't get VRR at all. So games that drop frames, and let's be honest, that's a lot of them, often feel choppy or unstable. With VRR, those dips would be much less noticeable. Gameplay looks cleaner, controls feel tighter, and the overall experience is more polished, especially in fast-paced or visually demanding games. Now here's where things get interesting and a bit confusing. The Switch 2 will support VRR, but only in handheld mode. That's right. If you dock the system and play on your 4K TV, no VRR, but if you're gaming on the built-in screen, you get it. There are a few theories why. One is cost. Adding VRR support for HDMI output might require licensing, more expensive components, or added development complexity. Another is that Nintendo's internal display for handheld mode is custom-built, so they have full control to integrate VRR there without third-party limitations. Another angle, Nintendo may be prioritizing performance smoothing for handheld gaming since that's where most frame dips are noticeable on a smaller, less powerful device. So VRR becomes a way to mask that and make handheld games look better even with limited GPU power. Still, it's a bit disappointing. A lot of gamers dock their Switch to play on high-end TVs that already support VRR over HDMI 2.1. So leaving that out feels like a missed opportunity, especially when systems like the PS5 and Xbox Series X already have it. So what do we make of this? VRR in handheld mode is great, no question. It could make Switch 2 games feel dramatically smoother and more responsive. But locking that feature to handheld mode only, that feels like a half step. Hopefully this changes before launch, or maybe Nintendo will roll out VRR for docked mode in a future update. But for now, it looks like the best Switch 2 experience, at least in terms of performance, might actually be on the go. What do you think? Is handheld-only VRR enough? Would you rather see it across the board? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming breakdowns like this. Catch you next time.